Hello and welcome back to the Pontiac C10. Now, I've skipped the actual week of posting, maybe two at this point, I don't know yet. So I don't know how much work I'm going to do today, get done for the weather changes again. Had basically a drought for a little while, a month and a half of no rain. Finally got some rain, then it cooled down, all the leaves are falling, all that good stuff is going to rain later again. Time keeps changing because where I live, you go by the hour. Weather sometimes, so. But I'm also still don't have some parts that I ordered to finish this thing up to where I wanted it for the winter. I did get some new brake lines in. I went ahead and ordered the whole new thing just in case, because that one line being rusty right there really bothered me. Now I know that the brake calipers, they were fine, because when I put these new ones on there, I put the other ones on the daily driver. It's stopping great. So it may not be all the lines, but I don't want to risk it. So I got a new proportioning valve, new lines. Just going to go ahead and replace them. And well, I know that kind of kills my budget, but on something like this, I'd rather be safe on the brakes and sorry, because that could easily turn this whole build into nothing in a matter of seconds. So just want to be safe on that part. So what I'm going to do, the other part I ordered was actually, remember I had issues with trying to find wiring connector for the windshield wiper switch for 78 to 83. I've asked several manufacturers who, like, Summit, LMC, stuff like that, American Auto Wire, try to contact them, all that stuff, and no one has that connector for 78 to 73, which is a bummer. So what I ended up doing was finding a harness on eBay that had that connector and bought the whole harness for the connector. Yeah, that's something I didn't want to do, but I didn't really have a choice. So now what's going to happen is I'm just going to go ahead and, when that harness gets here, I'm going to cut off what I need. Zero rust. I see it in the hole. Zero. See if I can shine a light through, or not through. Yeah, there's a little bit there. Not on that one. Well, you know what? Here's my new one. And hopefully this is good and seals correctly. I hope I bought the right one, because when I put it in the truck, it doesn't show one. Okay, that's fine. That thread's fine. Yep. Okay. I still don't know how water got in. I am still confused on that. Also, again, go ahead and make sure my fittings are correct. Yep, okay, so now that I know this, it's safe to say I should probably go ahead and just, well, that feels a lot lighter. That may be aluminum. This is a heavier brass. I don't know. Now, is this a bit overkill? Probably. Honestly, probably. Because I'm doing every new line because one had rust in it. But it just bothered me, I'm sure some people feel the same way. Also, at this point, I don't remember what brand brake lines I ordered last time. So might as well just go ahead and replace them all and know what I have. Put brake fluid in them, even though, yeah, I got to take the rear end out and rebuild it, but put brake fluid in it where everything should be good. Right there. technically I should have some kind of bracket, and I'll probably try to do something there. Of course, these lines don't come perfectly bent. You do got to manipulate them yourself. They just put them in the box. Yeah, now I'm going back here, putting these on. I ended up using the rear line from my old kit because it was still looked perfect. Not a speck of rust on the outside that I could see. Seemed fine on the inside, blew it out, nothing came out, so I'm gonna roll with it because the two new lines I got is about a foot too long combined, so they got them both a little bit longer, and I don't want to reflare, so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get these on over the rear end, and pretty much everything's new except for that one line, so I should be all right there. Just gotta get this freaking cap off. There we go. Okay. All right, now one thing I am doing, I'm using the one I already had here, and the new one up here, which is the one that broke right here. Like I said, new one, this is the old one. It's fine. I've actually painted it years ago, and I checked everything, blew it out, and there's nothing in it. It's good. So I can still use that one. Be fine. There we go. And voila. Now they're connected. Finally. So what I'm going to do, there's plenty of holes in the frame from the factory to put my little clamps down here and, you know, all that good stuff, hold them in place and etceteras and etceteras. And so it wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have like a bunch of fire ants trying to bite me right now. But guess that's how it goes. God dang it. So, I'm going to put these little clamps on here and hold my brake lines in place. And then, ow, these little a-holes. I put all these stepping stones down so I could work under here, and they decided to build a nest under here. So I know what I'm doing when I'm putting the truck back is I'm going to get rid of them. Tighten this down, and then I'm just going to work my way from the center out. Make sure it's where I like it, you know, and all that good stuff. Got plenty of these little things, so it'll do. Alright, now I got all the brake lines all nice secured, nice and neat as best I could. I've got that all down, secured, everything secured. Everything should be tight now. So now what I'm going to do is use my little bleeder kit, squirt fluid from the back in each bleeder up this way with the cap kind of loose, just enough to let air out, but not enough to make it splash everywhere because it will splash everywhere. And make sure there's fluid in all the lines. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Gotta figure out which one I need though. I don't remember. Might be easier to take the wheels off. Probably what I'll do, I'll take the wheels off and make it a lot faster. Whee! Whee! Keep dropping washers.
Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you made a sound like for Benson.
No. There's a big old spider in there. Oh God, it has. New drums. Brake pad's got a lot of life. These were rebuilt at one time, not that long ago really. Miles wise, not years, so they're not rusty. Nothing's rusty under here. There's a little bit of rust on the pad to the drum. I never replaced the drum, so I'll probably put new drums on it. But okay, at least I know the condition. Alright, now to get my bleeder kit thing. Funny story about this bleeder kit is that the second time I've used it, but this first time y'all seen it, is the first time I've seen it, is an episode that I have not released yet of another vehicle. So, which eventually I'll release. Just gotta find the right end on there. This is one of those Phoenix brake bleeder kits that I bought ages ago. Like I said, it's the second time I've actually used it. It works pretty good, actually. And get all the fluid up in there and get all the air out. Whee, okay. Put that on that bleeder. I guess if something's not right here. Okay, that's working. Open that bleeder a little bit more. Should be opened all the way now. Ah, gosh. I didn't have this much trouble last time I used it. Is there a problem? Surely not. Okay, let's... I don't know. A little concerned now. I'll check up here at the master cylinder. Cap's not like on there crazy or anything. It's just sitting on top so that it don't shoot out. Now look at the bleeder. Put that on there. And nope, shot. Okay. Method number 2. Am I getting any in there? Maybe. It's like I'm having trouble time pushing it past a valve or something. Yeah, see, oops. So, I think it's that one. I don't. Let me try the other side and see what happens. It's going somewhere. Maybe it's not enough yet because the lines are so empty. Got a leak there. and tighten that up. That is a lot of lines that's got to go through, so. Okay. Let me just try to tighten this up under here again. Just to make sure, because at least I got fluid going somewhere now. That's not the wrench. Where did I put the wrench I need? In my pocket. That's where I put it. Okay, so. Alright, so. That's good. It's good enough to hold some fluid. That's good. That's leaking though. So I'm going to work on this and do the fronts. Hopefully I'm good. Hopefully I got that tight back there. There is fluid in there. And after going back and hitting the other side, it actually did fill up a little bit more. So whatever was my issue must have ceased to be an issue. So I think this one's got a wheel spacer on it because I needed it for this wheel, I think, maybe? Yeah. Which remember, I gotta get a different offset for this. Same size though, because the 225 is good enough for the front. Alright. Now, it's time to do it again. Cap off. Ooh. Alright, okay. Of course, when I get ready to actually drive it, I will bleed them. I can hear it. Uh-oh, I got air. You know what? Those fire ants earlier, take this. Yeah. Alright, no air. What? Oh boy. Where am I leaking? Alright, I got a line here that's doesn't want to cooperate. Okay. I thought I had them all tight. So, let me lower it a little bit where I can reach it better. Okay. It's kind of the problem. I'm screwing into brass and stuff, and it's like, I feel like I got it tight enough. And then it's like, nope. Jeez, I lost it right here too. Jeez. Doesn't feel like I can go any tighter. What gives? Okay. It's not cool. Let's try it again. Thought I had those tight enough. Because I'm afraid if I go any tighter, I'm going to bend a freaking line or break something. Knowing me, with that overly tightened stuff. Nope, it's still coming out of the block. Jesus. What the heck? Hopefully I got everything fixed now. I tightened everything till it quit leaking. And it started filling up the reservoir. I'll fill up the reservoirs and see if they, well, over time, see if they leak. That'll be a good tell sign. Also, when I go to bleed the brakes when it's running, that'll be a good sign too. Technically, I could do it without it running, but probably won't do it until it's running. Put that on there. Get some to the ends to get the air back out of it. Okay. I can see it here going into the master cylinder. Let me check for leaks. Oh, well, that side did great, which I shouldn't complain about. But the last one did well, so. No, maybe if I loosen it back off. Okay. Go. All right. Okay. That should be good enough for now. That took a lot longer than expected, but it's what it is. You can see the fluid shot up in there. And actually, from the back brakes, it's a little dirty and dingy, probably from those old wheel cylinders back there, which is probably my problem. Hopefully I got the leaks fixed. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is put this a little bit over the minimum line. And I don't know if it continues to leak or not. Now, as tight as I got them, it's probably going to leak under pressure only. But, you know, whatever. At least I got some fluid in it. And didn't look like anything leaked again, so hopefully I'm all right, I hope. Yeah, so. Now, of course, there's all the old, except for this one, that's a new one, off of it that are still good. There is a little bit of rust that was off that back wheel cylinder back there. So maybe it had a little bit of moisture get to it and it just kind of did it. But it's wiping off, so it's not like horrible, so it could have a problem. Which I'm changing the wheel cylinders anyway. I'm putting new ones on it before I drive it. They said this new line, they overlap by over 6 inches both ways, so that's like a foot. They're pre-bent. It's hard to maneuver them any more than what I did. Unless I were to take that line and go past the point it's supposed to and loop it back around, and then this one go forward more and then out that. No, I wasn't going to do that. So made use of what I did. Should work now. And the fronts are a lot easier to fill up. I guess that back wheel cylinder had a problem. So said those are going to get replaced anyway. But I did want to get more done. But I keep saying but crows stuff, attention span. Anyway, so I was saying the weather's coming in. I'm on limited time. This and moving the other car out of my yard took most of my time, so I wasn't able to get more done. But it is progress. This is still good. I could probably sell it to somebody on Marketplace, get some of my money back. And I'm sure someone's saying, "Well, you could put it on your daily driver." It's running and driving and stopping fine. I do not want to start changing everything now and then rebreathing the bike. I don't want to do it. So I'd rather get some of the money back and yeah, just like I say, get some money back, and then so I can put more into it, because I'm getting to the nitty-gritty expensive stuff. I've been trying to nickel and dime myself first and get all the small stuff out of the way, but now it's leaving me with the expensive stuff. I'm still trying to get sponsors for this and that, and you know, all that good stuff, so, because I need some money. And yeah, hopefully I can get another episode or two out before winter, where I take a break. But of course, I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, thanks for watching.